Hey everybody, it's Matt here, and today on my journey to finding a good new travel walking shoe, I'm trying out the Asics Patriot 12 running shoe. Now, these are a running shoe, and I've kind of decided to move to trying that as an option because I've been having a lot of trouble getting a walking shoe that I really like. And these ones, I'm not 100% sold on the color, I'll admit, but we'll see how it goes. So it's the Carrier Grey Deep Sea Teal colorway that I'm trying, and I'll be trying a US men's 11, which is a UK 10 or a Euro 45 in the Asics sizing for these shoes. So let's open the box up and check them out. So that's them. And we can see this Deep Sea Teal is mostly just in the detail here and there, and otherwise it's really quite a dark grey. They clearly are a running shoe. They're sort of an entry-level kind of shoe, and they're designed for a normal pronation. They definitely look like just your standard running shoe. I was hoping from the picture side on that they look a little bit more like a nicer shoe, but unfortunately it's just a standard running shoe, which is fine for what they are. Now, these guys don't feature any fancy soles. They simply use a EVA midsole. Rubber is the black section on the undersole, and it's a synthetic textile upper with some acrylic detailing in it. There is a lot of mesh around the shoe, so I expect they should be very breathable, and hopefully they'll be comfortable as well. So let's try them on, see how they go. All right, so I'm trying these with my Skechers no-show socks, which is what I usually wear for walking in. So I'm hoping that they'll be fairly well invisible with these shoes. Now, for those that are wondering, these shoes are made in Cambodia. And the tongue is free moving. It's not fixed in anywhere except at the bottom of the laces there. So it's potentially may move around a little bit. All right, so that's them done up. They're not a bad fit. They actually feel quite wide around the toes here. And I've got just over an index finger's worth of room in front of my big toe, which is unusual. I'm usually right on an index finger's width in a US men's 11. So I feel like there's tons of room in that toe box, and there's quite a bit of support around the ankle. They're quite a firm sole. The majority of the cushion seems to be in that EVA. Less so on the insole. So it'll give you quite a firm ride. Don't expect it to be a super cushy one. I know that's not for everyone. For me, I'm definitely looking for something with a little bit more cushion in it. It's not a hard shoe. I've definitely tried harder ones in this journey to finding the right walking shoe, but I don't think this is the right combination between the color, between it being a bit firmer. It's probably not the go for what I'm looking for in a walking shoe, and it's probably not one that I would recommend as a traveling shoe at all. Now, in terms of grip, the rubber sole seems to give it a lot of traction. They feel really good underfoot in that sense. I feel like they're not going to slide out from under me at all, so that is a really good thing. Now, my no-show socks are almost hidden. I'm okay with this. I do feel like my ankle is quite free here. I think doing them up through this extra eyelet would help with that. However, the laces themselves are not particularly long, so I don't know that there's actually enough length in them to use that eyelet down there. So I suspect they would need replacing. I will say though, that I do feel like my feet are really firmly planted and really solid in these shoes. Like, I don't feel like there's any movement to either side, any roll in them or anything like that, which is actually really good for me because I do tend to roll my ankles really easily. So that is the Asics Patriot 12 men's running shoe. I feel like these shoes breathe really well, and my foot is really locked in and sturdy in here, and there actually is tons of room in this toe box area. They have a really stable sole that grips well. I think they have a lot of potential and provide a lot of support. And while they are definitely a firmer sole, I do think they could serve well for a decent amount of walking and running. I don't think these ones are the right option for me, just the combination of things. It is really hard though, because that stability and support and grip is really attractive for me. But I'm not a fan of this teal on the dark grey. I would definitely prefer a lighter grey and probably a lighter teal as well, if
if I was to go with something like this. So that's it for me. I hope you found this video helpful. Be sure to like it and also subscribe to my channel for more videos like this from me on other shoes and also of my travels. Bye for now.